Welcome to a new episode of Talking Area 51. I am your host, 51 Spade. And if you new to the channel, man, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will sincerely appreciate it. And now we're going to get into the new music that I've been bumping since Friday. And yeah, man, we're finna open up. First up, we have no other than, you know it, Big K.R.I.T. I've been waiting on this a long time. Yeah, I've been giving samples and little teasers of this and was finally here. It's dedicated to the Cadillac. And yeah, man, if you know anything about Big K.R.I.T, I was already like, I know this bitch got to be jamming. Now, first off, and foremost, it is DJ by Carlos Miller. I thought that was real funny, and it fits more than anything. And features on here, he don't really need much because you know how Big K.R.I.T get down, but they ain't that many, and they all on one song. That is Lil Kiki, Zero, Propane, Killer Callion, Paul Wall, and Slim Thug. It's like back in the old days when they used to have that last song that had a whole bunch of features that just ride you out to the back end. That's what he gave us right there. But I was real excited from this project. One of the things I like about Big K.R.I.T, man, is that Big K.R.I.T is the embodiment of everything Southern. For one, he's from from Mississippi, correction. And he gives you that feel of that UGK, Ghetto Boys, Pimp C, 8 Ball, MJG, Outkast, all combined into one with the Southern blues, funk, sing style, and especially good feeling more than anything. So I was real excited about this project. I gave this thing about good 4 spins because I definitely, I wasn't let down, but he always gives good projects, is being said. You got 17 songs on this thing. High Def, I actually liked it, that song. The Mileage, I-20. Don't get me wrong, he gave me a bunch of songs. I'm giving highlighted songs that I was actually just like, yeah, let me get another spin on that one right there. But Big K.R.I.T, man, he always does his thing. I ain't even really mad at it. Definitely go check it out. You will not be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Big K.R.I.T. One of the reasons why I think like he also has long turnarounds is because, Big K.R.I.T actually produces and engineers a lot of things himself. And like most producers like that, like a Dr. Dre, they are perfectionists. So and Q-Tip, like they're perfectionists. So before they let anything drop, you would probably be like, hey man, just go ahead and drop it because you're fiending for it. But with him, he takes his time. I remember when he was about to quit rapping and the fans had to remind him like, nah, man, give us what you do. I call this style like Cadillac music because to me, that's just, he always keeps it car driven heavy with the funk and the bass. And even a lot of times when he's talking about things, he's referencing cars, but pimp style type cars. So that's one of the things that I definitely like about it. But it's definitely something to go check out, man. You will not be disappointed. Dedicated to the Cadillac. That is Big K.R.I.T, yeah. So y'all go ahead and check that out. And let's move on to the next. All right, next thing I was bumping was Ordeal. I remember reviewing Leon Thomas, so this is where I remember seeing his name. Saw that had a new project came out, so I checked it out. This is The Fall That Saved Us, and this is a real good project, man. He is a British artist. And you can tell of Jamaican descent because even the styles itself, and of course, like his accent of like when he's singing and stuff like that. But this was a real good project, man. If you like what Tim's actually done as an artist herself, he falls to me in the same category of that laid back style, but it's like jamming, give you like a real good funk groove with the undertone of Jamaican, but R&B heavy driven. Good penmanship, man. I liked the lyrics I was listening to when he was actually saying the thing. You can actually even tell like he have a little rough edge, even with it not like overly rough, but from where he's actually from, because even in the opening song, he's even saying where he's from. And I actually did like this project. You only have 9 songs on here, but I did find out that this is a continuation of his previous album, which is the Summer That Saved Me. Haven't got a chance to listen to that just yet, but he made enough impression on me to actually go back and listen to it. Real good album, man. Good solid project, laid back. Wasn't really mad at it at all. So I definitely would say, go check this out. It is called The Fall That Saved Us by Odell Ordeal. And you will not be disappointed in this project, man. So let's move on to the next one that I've been checking out. Next up, we have no other than Gangsta Grill's Every Movie Needs a Trailer by no other than The Game. DJ Drama, Mike and Keys. Now, I've been waiting on this project since last Friday. The Friday, not this last Friday, but the Friday before, because it was actually supposed to come out. Of my understanding, he had a song on there with Kanye West that was, he was having difficulty getting the clearance. So obviously it looked like he just took the song off. But hands down, man, no one has ever said that The Game can't rap. And this is a good project. I won't even lie to you. He can rap. If you are a fan of hip hop and just the controversy around The Game itself, and he actually likes that. He never plays back to it. He's kind of like a version of 50 Cent himself, where they like the controversy. They lean into it. They lean into that more than anything else, which to me, for him, sometimes I think it hurts him. Because he is a phenomenal rapper, so he don't really have to do some of those things, but he always does. So that's just his brand and what he likes to rock around with. But, as of right now, when I was listening to the project, I did think and I feel like there's a couple of disses that go down on this project about Kendrick Lamar, and not only that, but Drake himself. So I was kind of like, there go Game being Game. So I'm gonna let y'all check that out itself, because they are subliminal, and he does throw subliminal shots. So I would assume in the next couple of interviews, anything that he does surrounding like this project, I'm quite sure that someone's gonna be like asking him about that. But everybody has started to speculate, and there's things leaking around on the internet saying that it was. Features on here. They have Eric Bellinger. You have Jeremiah on here. Mozzie. You have Latoya Williams and OT Genesis. 18 tracks on here. Oh, don't forget Haley Williams. You have 18 tracks on here, and they solid tracks. I actually gave this album a good couple of spins, and I wasn't mad at anything on here. And this Game, man, like I said, he can rap, and he gets his name. And for people who don't know, I mean, he has said that the name was embodied for one, that he has a lot of different styles. He studied the rap game, so when he want to go Nas, Jay, Snoop, Ice Cube, like he gives you all these different type of styles, and he doesn't disappoint on this project either. So I mean, it's one of those things that if you like The Game, there's certain, I know I've ran into people that's not fans of it. He's not really high up on their list, but to me, as a hip hop fan, I actually love how he raps, things that he do. They're not like AB simple styles. He's from Compton, so it's definitely going to be gangster. And it's a good project, man. So I would definitely suggest checking that out. Gangsta Grills. Every Movie Needs a Trailer by The Game. DJ Drama always, he's been on his little run and tear lately. I think the only thing that lately from him that I hadn't really liked was the one that he dropped with Jeezy. I wasn't really feeling that one. But, other than that, yeah, the last couple of ones that he did, I'm actually feeling that. So y'all go check this out, man. You will not be disappointed with that. Like I said, 18 bangers, and it's all good, man. Let's move on to the next one. Now, I wanted to give an honorable mention, and that would be Fendi P, DJ Fresh, World's Freshest P. I'm giving this as an honorable mention, man, because this is another thing that I have been bumping. And if you like Currency, and this is one of those situations where the main star himself, which is Currency, has Jet Life, and he's actually signed to Jet Life, is sometimes you be so much on the main person that it outshines the other people that's on the actual label. And don't get me wrong, I know who Fendi P is because he's always featured on Currency album, but I've never really sat down with a project for this. And with this one, I must say, like, I was actually impressed. I started seeing like little snippets and clips of Fendi P, so I of him talking about this project, and I was hearing the tracks, and I was like, you know what, I might need to go check him out. And I went to go check out some of his projects before this actually dropped, and I was kind of impressed on what I was hearing. But it's mainly because sometimes I get in my groove where I like the laid back style of not just it being overly gangster, it being laid back. It's a free for all. He brings you in his own world. It's pimpish. I like that type of style. That's just who, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live that type of style. So it's like, I really was feeling that. I like his rap voice. It's more laid back. He has 14 tracks on here. Features is Isis. You have Caesar Noble. You have Fiend, G Style, and yeah, that's all he have on there. But to me, that's all he need, because to me, his style itself is just what he's actually embodying, and I could actually see why Currency signed it, because you could tell iron is sharpening iron, so they have a similar style, but it is real kind of like different when you actually sit back and like listen to them. I see they have projects together. I remember Smoking Partners when they had it, but this was the very first time I actually leaned into this project, and I was definitely impressed with this. He has the single out, Like Drugs. Hey, that bitch jamming right there. I was not mad at that. So if you are a fan of Currency, to me, you will be a fan of this, because they are in the same world. Just like if you was looking at Power, you have Forrest and you have Kanan, and they all in that universe. This is the similar thing with Currency. Fendi P is in that same world and in that same universe. But this, and even with DJ Fresh, you know, when he cuts projects for people, he gives them this particular style, and it's real funky and fresh. And it's one of the things that I appreciate about it. So when I saw that he did it, because he's did, you know, a couple of ones for Currency, and those have been one of my favorite ones. When I see that DJ Fresh and it's a Tonight Show, I'd be like, oh yeah, this bitch finna be jamming. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to go check this out. So I definitely wasn't mad at that. So yo, man, y'all go check this out. World's Freshest Piece, definitely worth checking out. Like I said, you like that type of style, hey, just give it a whirl, man. It's a solid project. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it's way, way over the top, this and that, but it is a real solid project, real laid back. And I don't like no jit shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like living life, you know what I'm saying? And bringing you into his world. So y'all go check that out. And there you have it. There you have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to catch y'all up on the music that I've been jamming. Hey, you new to the channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It would sincerely be appreciated. Help the channel grow, especially if y'all like what I've been doing, man, because I'm going to continue to do this and keep it fresh for y'all, man. We all hip hop. We talking Area 51. We doing everything that's going on out here, man. So this your boy 51 Spade signing out of this thing for Talking Area 51. Until next time, man. Peace.